What's up, y'all? It's the Astro Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9. Make sure you guys share this video, bang that like button, leave a comment, and bang that notification bell. Um, we're about to take y'all on another journey through the cosmos. We're about to go through this Galactic Council of Nine. The Galactic Council of Nine, you know? And the Galactic Council of Nine is stationed. The headquarters will be located and stationed in Orion. So they will be known as the Orion Council of Nine. You know, galactic transmission from past life regressions. Galactic transmission from past life regressions. And what do I mean by that? I mean past life regressions. That feeling. That feeling. Deja vu, you know, that feeling of like, damn, I've been here before, you know, that feeling of, I think I know you, that feeling of, I've seen this somewhere, I've been through this before, am I tripping? You know, that feeling. Those are past life regressions. You know, a lot of you guys, this is not forceful information. You know, I'm not force feeding you guys. Again, I do this because this is my life path. I do this because I'm chosen to do this. I'm ordained to do this. A lot of souls don't have the authority to even speak. You know, a lot of spirits don't have the authority to speak. They suffer with too much ego, too much denial, which they suffer from a lot of blockage. They're clouded. They're kind of fogged a bit. You know, they're not coherent. You know, so giving you guys this information isn't force feeding. It isn't fear mongering. It isn't, you know, it isn't based upon humor even. You get what I'm trying to say? Those who know. Those who don't get it, they're not ordained to get it. It's not in their genetics. It's not in their code to get it. You know, these subjects are not that hard if you're cosmically connected to the topic. If you're cosmically connected to the subject, you know, the understanding is only hard for those who don't have no inner standing. Those who don't know themselves will only question the information. And again, questioning isn't wrong. Questions lead to information. Questions lead to light. Questions leads to knowledge. Questions lead to Big Mama, Isis, you know, wisdom. Or let's say Trinity, let's say. You know, most of us are Neo trying to find Trinity. But we don't know that Trinity is trying to find us too. You gotta peep that. Most of us are Neo trying to find Trinity, bruh. But we don't realize that Trinity is actually trying to find us also. You know what I'm trying to say? It's duality. You're not in this shit alone. I just told you it's one collective consciousness. We all feeling the same thing. We're just, everyone doesn't respond the same. You get what I'm trying to say? But the same frequencies are running through everybody. You got to make the choice to tap the frequency. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9. We're going through the Galactic Orion Council of 9 right now. And we already know Orion. Orion has a station. This council is located in Orion, which will be a constant battle because their frequency it's a constant war in that location due to the Pleiadians not being that far away in dimension or galaxy or realm. Then on the other side you have the Arcturians not that far to the right. You know what I'm trying to say? Do you have a whole bunch of other, let's say, Martians? The Martians are beings. There's, Martians is the actual being. But Martian is like saying you're mixed, cuz like, oh, you Mexican and Dominican. You know what I'm trying to say? That's a Martian. They're beings, but their name is Mars. They go by, or they're known as Martian. So off that way in the Milky Way, it's just flooded with traffic. It's just flooded with different Martians and shit. The Martians are actually inside of Mars. They went to war with the Greys, which was actually losing the fight, but the Dracos, tapped in on their defense, and they had a nuclear fallout. That's why you see what you see as far as Mars being the red planet. A lot of us don't know who we are, and a lot of us will find out. A lot of us will never find out. A lot of our life paths, a lot of our life passes are just only associated with being space fillers. A lot of our life paths are to be, unpurposeful in a sense. You get what I'm trying to say? A lot of us, let me say this because, again, I'm channeling. So I speak, but you have to have a humbleness about you have to slow your tongue and stay in rhythm with the downloads you're hearing, the audio you're hearing, the voices you're hearing. So to keep up with them, they will cut you off and you have to take control. But I just heard the ancestors say this is an easier way to understand. If you're somebody that looks at any point of time in your life, if you're someone who look at their birthmarks, if you're someone who look at your birthmark or birthmarks, because some of us have more than one birthmarks because a lot of us been here more than once. I'm telling you the power of the ancestors, man. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9. Make sure you guys bang that like button. Leave a comment. Share this video. And make sure you bang that that notification bell. Excuse me. Bloop. That'll be the blooper part. Bloop. All right, so again, if you are somebody who looks at any point of time in your life, if you have ever been in a situation where you look at your birthmark and you may have you may have questioned this birthmark. If you have had any questions towards this birthmark, you are a chosen one. You are tapped into the consciousness from a universal aspect. That is the conscious mind. If you have that ability to say, hold on, wait a minute. Not only do I have the power to move things that are not necessarily even a connector towards anything, which would be fingers and shit, but we have marks on us, and they call it birthmarks. You know, we're going through the Astros, man. You know, this is our baseline. This is our baseline. This is where we're based at. We're based on transmissions. We're based on the transmissional response. We're um, we're transmuting the frequency right now. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like it's based upon polarities or or parallels in a sense. You get me? So I got throw in a sense. Not I got throw because it's crazy how like everywhere I go, bro, I stand out. You know what I'm saying? There's watchers, bro, and watchers come in many forms, nigga. Not everything is about aliens, cuz. Not everything is about aliens. Some, you have synthetic people that just, they're only here to just watch. You feel me? People are able to say, yo, what's up, bro? Or hi, how you doing? Motherfuckers won't even do that. You have to know those are the synthetics. Those are the bots. You literally could stop what you're doing and punch the shit out of them, and they might not do shit back, bro. Because their only design was to stand there and stare at you or stare at people. That's their only design. You feel me? Like, so you have to have discernment, because if you let that sight control you or that thinking control you, you will succumb to the lower entities or the lower frequencies or the lower vibrations or the lower level realms, and those are the people who are sitting in prison for 79 years or for 3 life sentences. Well, how would, and you laugh when they say 3 life sentences. Niggas instantly say, what the fuck is 3 life sentences? You only live once. Do you? Do you? I mean, do you only live once? We know words are spells, right? Ooh, y'all see that green glow? Y'all see the ultraviolet green glow? Come on now. I had to call that out for y'all. You see the green glow? Where that light appear from? Anyways, you laugh when they say 3 life sentences, 3 life terms. If there's a death penalty, why do they have to say such a thing? They just kill you, cuz. There's levels to this. Some of us are so powerful or so evil, they understand sitting at a level of counsel, and they put you at a bottom because they make sure you say, do you understand? And when you say yes, because in the Black Book of Law, not just any law book, the Black Book of Law, there's a Black Book of Law that literally tells you, don't answer that. Your best bet is to say, no, I don't understand. Even if you're not pleading insanity, you'll be surprised the power you have by just saying, nope, I don't agree, or nope, I don't understand. None of you guys did this. So the power of words, the power of language could be it bends time, It bends realms. You get what I'm trying to say? They understand chosen ones might be here more than once. They might, some chosen ones are real warriors where they're here for 7 life terms. They're here 10 life terms, 4 life terms. You feel me? So from them sitting at a council, like what we're saying right here, the Orion Council of 9, you know, the Orion Council of 9, you know, galactic transmissions from past life regressions, y'all. You know, these shoes is raw. you know, galactic transmissions from past life regressions. The Orion Council of 9. So when these people are sitting in their councils and they say, hey, 3 life sentences, and you laugh, and are they laughing? No, because they know galactically your life path is 3 terms. So they gave us 3 life sentences, thinking even if you come back, your soul is spellbound to a cell, because you believed it, you accepted it, you said, I understand. I'm gonna go deep with y'all again. This isn't necessarily labeled as, journey through the cosmos, but technically, in my entirety, this is my existence, the cosmos. So pretty much every video is a galactic transmission. You are in transmission right now. And sonically, I'm giving you guys the energy to close the void between. Let's level up, man. To those who just don't want to hear. Past life regressions is, like I was saying before, the synthetics or the bots or the space fillers kind of threw me off a bit. I was saying that some of us don't know that your birthmark is actually a stamp or a code from the galaxy you're from where you originate. It's like a tribe stamp or a number or a tag. You know what I'm trying to say? Because think about this. I keep telling you guys, this is a spacesuit. Even though we're not activating, well, the majority of the population is not activating this spacesuit to its highest power, but it is a spacesuit, and it's designed to be in this realm or this earth, right? Your birthmarks are the equivalent to being a pro athlete with the Nike sponsor or the Jordan sponsor, or a boxer or a UFC fighter with the sponsors on their shorts, or these are your tags, these are your sponsors from where you from galactically. And a lot of us have, like I said, a lot of us have 3, 4 different birthmarks on us. Some of us only have 1, some of us have 3, 4, 2, you know what I'm trying to say? But these are your galactic stamps, your cosmic family. These are your tribes. These are your institutions. These are your serial numbers. These are your, social security numbers in a sense. You know what I'm trying to say? Some of our birthmarks are weirdly shaped because it could be the cluster of stars on from how your galaxy looks. You know, this shit get real, man. It get real, and we understand it ain't for everybody, but to charge your aura field and to charge your Makurba and to stay in balance and keep your chakras aligned when you do all the work and you meditate and you take in the right foods and you vibrate out of love and you vibrate on just a knowledge level, not a judgmental level, just a understanding level. you know that's when you activate chakras. That's when you activate your real God code. That's when you vibrate high. But it all comes out of love, bro. You can't not fuck with anybody, because I fuck with everybody. You get what I'm trying to say? But if you put me in the same room with some people, motherfucker, we got to get out the room or some shit finna blow up. Because every power doesn't attract to ignite us. Some of us are fucking detonators and some of us are bombs. So we don't need to be in the same room. We gotta, shit could get charged up. And it's not to say either of us are wrong. We just didn't understand our powers. When you come from a system of stars or galaxies or whatnot, because we know, stars are not real, bro. You know, when you look up, you seeing galaxies, realms, universes, and alternate universes, you know, that was designed by you. Some of y'all, some of y'all have some unfinished business up there. Some of y'all got some raw ass shit going on, and you just left it. You just left it untouched. It's like a constructor team that's building the house and you niggas never finished. You ever seen them houses that be on the side? It's like they just stopped construction. Next thing you know, this shit's like abandoned. It was never finished. That's what most of you niggas is doing. You niggas have galaxies that are unfinished that you created, bruh. But when you go to sleep at night, you're here and all you know is party, party, party. So you're going to sleep too high every night. You're going to sleep too tipsy every night. Or you're going to sleep with burdens. Or you're going to sleep with worries. So that blocks you. That hinders your dreams. That hinders your consciousness. That hinders your spirit or those with souls. Because every time you lay down, you have the choice to tap into any of your seven etheric bodies. But to tap into etheric bodies again, you have to unplug from everything you're designed to be plugged into and connected to. Motherfuckers don't want to unplug, bro. They're too comfortable. It's too easy to be lackadaisical. It's too easy to have an idle mind. But it's even easier for these beings to tap into your easy ass idle mind, nigga. Niggas wasting space, you know? But at the same time, them wasting space is lessons. Nigga, this whole universal consciousness, nigga, is one consciousness, right? There's no reason why you wouldn't know what to do in this realm. You have too many people you pass every day doing something that you could study and take and learn from. Every day. There's somebody doing something that you like, why the fuck that nigga did that? That you every day you have the ability to learn from another nigga mistakes, nigga. And niggas still don't do that. Niggas is faulting themselves every day when they got millions of people that they come across making mistakes. You have no business making them. Anyways, this shit sound easy, but like I said, it's a spiritual war. This shit ain't easy, you know? I'm finna say some things that, you know, again, this is not fear mongering. This is not Even humor, this isn't force feeding you. This is simply galactic transmissions from past life transgressions. A lot of you are in a transgressional space, but you're complaining through what you believe is a mistake. You're complaining through what you think you did wrong. Nothing is wrong, bro. Nothing is wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You did everything the right way. There's nothing wrong. You did everything. Everything you did in your life was the exact thing that needed to happen. It was the right thing that happened. Everything, bro. I'm talking about the worst behavior that people have done. They were supposed to do it. Yes. Whatever choice they made was the choice that was supposed to happen, bro. It was already designed and ordained for that person to make that choice. There isn't no decision that you had that you didn't have to make. You know when they say he shot him, but there was a choice he made. He didn't have. No. Some choices don't only have but one choice. Some options only come with one option, nigga. Everything isn't this big. A, B, C, or D, or all of the above. No. There isn't multiple choices to everything, nigga. It's either you in or you out. You on this side of the fence or this side of the fence. You ain't on the fence, nigga. We don't, nope, nah, You know? This realm been here for a long time. This realm been here for a very long time. And I break all right. This is a university. Earth or this realm is a university. It is a school. And in this whole cosmic universe, this is the most popular school to go to. This is a university. This earth or this realm is a university. But in this entire universe, this is the most popular school to go to. There's everybody wants to be here. I said that in my because I told you guys, if you don't remember, you are a weak individual. You should have the power to remember everything. You have the power to remember when you was born, bro. You have the power to remember when you was actually in the womb, swimming in the water. You have the power to remember the light flash that was shot through the cosmos, through the portal that hit the seed and created that flash of light. You even have the power to remember that part. So just to say I don't remember a particular person in my life, in my time period, or in my past, but then you could say you remember their hair color, their height, their weight, the team they played for, bits, the last four social security numbers, but then you would say, I forgot this person's name, or I forgot what kind of car they drive, or that's small shit to a giant. Who are you playing with? You know what I'm trying to say? You come across people that hide their past so deeply, bro. But we already went through that in my last video with frequency wars. We know mental, emotional, physical are all states of one's consciousness, including mental activities. You see, I just remember, for those who watch the video, you see, I told you guys, we could do the computer shit, but this is what I do. I'm talking about thin air this shit. I channel this shit. I vibrate this shit. That's why my hair is growing so fast. You know? The energy. The crown chakra is activated. I am no longer in my root chakra. I am not in my solar plex anymore. I am not in my heart chakra anymore. I am officially in my crown. My pineal has literally busted open to the point where I've had migraines. I'm talking about shit that you think is hospitalization type of pain, nigga. I'm talking about a pain you've never felt before. The shit literally felt like a rebirth, nigga. I felt the pain my mother felt when she had me. Everybody don't know what they're doing. Everybody is just talking, nigga. Niggas is just reading books. Niggas is just trying to have... like I told you, motherfuckers are going through identity crises, man. You have goddesses that portray their vibration high, their meditational spirit high, their aura high. But in the same token, they vibrate in their root chakra and subject themselves to the physical, or the lust of the flesh, or fleshly ideologies, you know. Yes, you have fun and games, but goddesses, you know, coochie talking cute in a goddess. That don't even exist. Sex talk, dirty talk, you know, that don't even exist in goddesses. That don't exist in high vibrational beings. That won't exist. You keep that energy to your God, your king, whatever you want to call your man. That's fun for y'all. That ain't just fun for everybody. You have the same for men. You have men selling themselves out like hoochies and hoes. You know what I'm trying to say? Nobody quiet the outside lust of the flesh, all this noise, and be in tune with themselves, man. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9. And this video is about to even get deeper. We're at 32 minutes, man. We're at 32 minutes, y'all. We're really traveling. I told you guys are getting this shit for free. I am holding no bars, bro. I'm finna give this fucking YouTube an hour or more every time, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm going for the hour mark every time. Because even if people are impatient and can't watch the whole hour, guess what? The frequency of an hour podcast, because this is no longer just a video or anything. Anything over 30 minutes is a podcast. I told you guys, it sends a direct signal to the cosmic station, bro. So whether or not it's getting viewed by 2 people, 1 people, or anybody, it is in this frequency. YouTube is even going to respond to the algorithm of having an hour more than you guys hitting like or sharing it. That's how you tap into the algorithm. You gotta have substance, hold weight to your shit. It's not about nobody. It's not about nobody, man. To me, it's about the message. And the message is to put this shit into this technology right here. Because it's gonna reach so many people that's in the matrix and still plugged in. Now, we're about to go on a deeper journey. Shit is about to get deep. So, when I was a child, right, I used to be scared of my shadow. And everybody in my family was like, Ryan is scared of his own shadow. He's scared of his shadow, you know. It used to be like the joke, you know. But again, being young, my understanding from being so young, I'm talking about 3-4-year-old, there's mastermind, there's highly IQ intelligent kids that are, you know, 2-3-year-old that are literally talking. I was that, but yet I wouldn't talk. For some reason, I spent my first 5 or 6 years not even really playing, but just silently listening, watching more than I played or taught for literally my first 5 to 6 years, maybe 7 years actually. My first 7 years, I literally did not say much of any goddamn thing. And the only person I talked to the most was my sister. I told, nigga, damn, I heard that. I just heard that. That's deep. You know, when you have, spirits, when you're channeling, right? And it's like literally channels, you're turning stations. When I pause, that's because that voice on that station, faded out, or they was done communicating. So when I pause, I'm changing the channel, or I'm altering the frequency because of static. Then you have entities. See, like right now, you get like a sense of like anxiety. You see that? Y'all see my hand swaying? Look. You see that? You see that? Is my face swaying? Nope. Because I told you, your hands and your feet are your charger pads to the fucking cosmos. These are your pads. These are your antennas. Your hands, your feet, and your ether, or what you would think would be your hair. Your eyes will be your portal, or what they call your gateway. Everybody that's looking in your eyes, don't take that for just, oh, that's a real person, because he's looking in my eyes. You have witches and warlocks. Some people are only looking in your eyes because they're robbing you of something. They're not looking in your eyes because it's the right thing to do. It's a respectable gesture. So everybody isn't just looking in your eyes because it's a gesture of respect. Anyways, so right now, as I'm changing my channel, you have spaces in those channels where you hear other beings trying to tap in, and there's a negative being that's trying to tap in because the frequency, the charge within you kind of goes up, and it gives you a heightened sense of alertness or paranoia or anxiousness, and that's why my hands instantly went into the sweat puddle. This is powerful talk. I don't know how many people that has this gift. I don't know how many people you guys watch on YouTube. My 24 followers. I don't know how many of you guys watch these type of people. I don't know, but I don't know how many times you've seen this information before, if you've even heard this, but this is real shit, bro. I come from a family line of very highly sensitive, clairvoyant, audio clear, visualization, empathic, psychic type of bloodline. I come from that. My mother told me, don't worry about your hands sweating. You have the ability to sense way more than others. That's why your hands sweat. Because she even knew I was too chill to be nervous. Look at my face. I'm dry. You know what I'm saying? I'm too chill to be a nervous wreck. So she knew what it was, So she was just like, to make you feel better or more cleaner, because you touch everything as a child. So imagine how many germs stick to you. She just always tell me, wash your hands. Just, wash your hands. So I got into, washing my hands a lot. That turned into like a damn, what they call that shit? Damn, I can't think of the word. I end up excessively washing my hands too much now. You know what I'm trying to say? I remember they tried to spread that lie about people catching COVID because niggas ain't washing their hands. I was like, well, I never spread it to nobody because shit, I wash my hands too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wash the fucking fingerprints off my shit. Long story short, I was changing the channel and I heard the clear audio of a woman right next to me. But this was not a light being. This was not a high vibrational being. Absolutely not. You won't get me. And guess what? She's still walking with me, but she's not as strong. I'm dry. I'm getting dry. So she's not as strong. You see how quick that went away? Look, clearly my other hand is holding the phone, so I'm gonna grab the phone and show you my other hand so I can show you guys I'm not wiping my hands. Look, completely different from. Let me show you guys the other hand. Completely different from what I'm saying. And she's still here, bitch. It'll be funny if you can see this hoe. It'll be funny if you can see her. Y'all probably can't. It'll be funny if you can see her. But anyways, she'll get bored and go about her way. You don't be scared, but it's seeing their energy give you a high sense of awareness, alertness, anxiety, or just a nervousness or a sense of like paranoia, that looking over your shoulder type of feeling. You feel me? But again, I have an army of defense around me, about 3,600 gods and goddesses, so they won't let anything happen. These are just like beggars. Imagine me being a celebrity. Imagine me being with a celebrity. Imagine me being a celebrity and walking with my entourage or my security, and this is a person that's trying to get like an autograph, or I hate this word, but like a bum trying to ask for $1. You know, my security ain't gonna just beat their ass. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they only just trying to speak to me. Even though we know we watching though, they watching, we watching, but he ain't gonna do shit. He ain't that bold. But yeah, so I studied for the first 7 years, man. I studied hard, bruh. And I didn't even know what I was doing. But my father always told me, Ryan, hey, son, always remember, knowing hurts, but knowing strengthens what was hurt. You know, because at first, it hurts. You know, it's going to hurt. You know, knowing, knowledge hurts, bro. You know, a lot of people deny themselves from knowledge, or they deny themselves from the truth, bro, because that motherfucker hurt. But see, that's the lower vibration part of the understanding. You know, the understanding is that the pain don't last long. You get over shit quick. I mean, quicker than you think. You design your program. You alter your AI into dragging that feeling even longer, because it don't even exist. So first, Ryan, you're going to implode and then explode. And you're going to go through a metamorphosis, you know, like the butterfly, you know. You're going to go through a metamorphosis. You're going to shed old skin to create a new glow, you know. So first 7 years, nigga, I'm talking about, I knew consciously that, I was very more, I knew at some point, I say by the time I say like 8, nigga, like 8, 7, by that time, nigga, you start knowing like, hold on. You start knowing like, hold on, shit a little bit different, bruh. Like, you start realizing like, damn, hold on. Everything ain't the same. And you start feeling like the alternate behaviors in people. You know what I'm saying? And then you start questioning, okay, people, but now you questioning the people who are reading you these books or these Bibles. You know? So now you like, hold on. So the young, I'm talking about 7, 8 now, 9 now. Now I'm like, okay, I'm different. But it's weird to me though, because everybody's not like me. Nigga, I went through from 9 to about 12, 13, absolutely shut out from people. Now I'm talking about Dead silent. So imagine being able to talk, but you don't talk for like 3 years. I don't even know how many of y'all could do that. How many of y'all that with the ability to speak won't speak for 3 years? I'm talking about people are trying to run tests on you. People are asking if you're okay. I'm talking about 3 years and you have the ability to speak. Now, I cracked something in here. Something up here cracked from the silence and listening through my eyes and seeing with my ears. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. There go that green hue again. I don't know what is about the green hue, but it appears when certain shock waves come through me. Anyways, I cracked something. And how I knew I cracked something? Because at that point, the darkness I was scared of became a light. And through that darkness, these light beings came. And these motherfuckers, I'm talking about, they used to be in my room. My room. Right? This is the part that's fun. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9. Make sure you guys bang that like button, share this video, leave a comment, and bang that notification bell. And please hit the subscribe button. This is the part that's fun, when you go through the cosmos and you get these stories, because these stories are intimate. Because all of you guys watching right now are sharing intimacy with me. Because you feel me, man. You know this shit. Yes, you are not alone. This is an intimate hour we're having, man. Take a ride through this journey through the cosmos, man. It's fun. Vibe out, man. If you smoke weed, roll your joint. If you drink, get your cup. Whatever you do, go do it, nigga. I'm promoting in good vibes right now. Yes, that party pack. Get the whole vibe going. You know. Because through the cosmos, there isn't boundaries. There isn't blockage. There isn't judgment. Because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. That's the only thing we need from you. It's not what you doing, it's how you doing it. But there's no laws to what you doing. Go ahead, do it. Do it big, right? One day, these light beings came into my room. So they showed up like a light bulb going on. And they, I'm young, so they came in the form of children. They came in the form of children. I'm almost getting emotional right now. I'm dead ass serious. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Sheesh. Hold up. Shit. Wow. This shit is real for me. So, they came as children. A lot of you guys are creating alternates through egotistic states of consciousness, states of mind, and nicknames, and all these things you're creating dogma. You're creating a spawn or a certain void, right? So a shadow being takes shape in these dark voids that you create through ego, and you have alternate egos, right? So these are the people who only gain confidence through believing that they have the power, But you are actually creating something that actually could take shape and create a life or a frequency within your vessel, because you no longer have a stronghold, which will be a earthly swagger or a confidence about yourself. So you actually subconsciously don't know. You call on these dark spirits to inhabit you, bruh. And that's why you find confidence through anger, through attitude. That is not confidence. This shit is deep. A lot of us are fucking being altered and under a state of blindness control. You're seeing through your eyes, but you're not the one driving the motherfucking meat suit. You know, most of your choices are not your choices. I just told you in the frequency video, you know. So imagine that, then you have actual entities going on with the power and the lust of the flesh and want to take bodies every day, nigga. There's thousands of motherfuckers trying to inhabit you. It's just deeper than just your baby daddy upsetting you, or your girlfriend upsetting you, or your husband upsetting you, or your wife upsetting you. Like, there's so many other, nigga. Matter of fact, you spending so much time being upset that's not even real. Get over it. There's so much shit you can get over, bruh, because you lower vibrations don't like, they love confusion, especially within relationships or households or families. That's their first priority, to destroy families, to destroy households, to destroy relationships, because that all that combined is abundance of love, bro. And their main priority is to strip high vibrational light beings of their love, of their joy, of their compassion, of their empathy. Back to these little beings I almost cried about. All right, so these so they came in the room as light one time, right? So let's go to the backyard. I told you the way my dad's house was built, right? And I call it my dad's house because at the time we was all living together, but I always reflect on it as my dad's house because, yes, obviously at some point in time, my mom moved out, in a sense. She actually moved out when he passed, and so being that she moved out a little bit before he passed, I always look back on that because as that age, I was programmed to say, oh, I'm going to dad's house. Even though we was pretty much all together there until he pretty much passed, you know what I'm trying to say? But it was at some point in time when we moved out and my mom got her own apartment or whatnot. And then she used to say, oh, you guys are going to see a dad house? So that's the subconscious voice that I still hear. So I reflect on it as my dad's house. So my old boy house had this kitchen window, and the kitchen window was literally, nigga, like imagine glass house, all right? From the front of the house is concrete wall, door, everything that looks like a house from the front. But the back was literally all glass. All glass. And majority of that was just the kitchen, right? So I'm talking about when you turn the light on in the kitchen, there is literally, it turns, the light from the inside of the house turns the backyard into triple black darkness, nigga. I'm talking about triple black, bro. So think about this. These beings, for some reason, when we went into the backyard, as bright as they was, it went 0 dark 30 on my ass, nigga. I'm talking about it went beyond black. I'm talking about triple black. You know what triple black is? Y'all know study frequencies and energies and light spectrums. Okay, well, triple black is pretty much dark matter energy. Our creation, we come from source, which would be dark matter energy. Nothing is created from white first. Everything is created from this color spectrum of black or darkness. Right, okay. So it turned into triple black. I'm talking about so dark, you could feel it, bro. Imagine walking through a shadow, right? And you feel the shadow. It's thick. I'm talking about it's thick. And I'm motherfucking, what? This was right before my old boy passed. I had to been about 8. My, my dad passed when I was 10, so I had to been about 9. So think about this. This is life took a crazy zoom for me, right? I went through this experience a year before my old boy passed. And my old boy, before he passed, only thing he did to me was put religion in me, God in me. I'm talking about, you're gonna fear God before I die, Ryan. Fuck Disney World. Your brother and your sister got to do that because they had me when I was healthy. You can't. You was born in a time period where all I have to give you is my wisdom. Reminds you, my old boy was to the naked eye. People thought he was my grandfather. Yes, he met my mama when she was young, and when he got out the military, nigga, he was discharged in San Francisco. Spent a couple of years in San Fran. Went to Los Angeles. Driving down the street, ran into my mama coming out of the high school. Oops. Yeah, it was different back then. Yeah, she was a little hot in the ass. He was a little warm in the dick. But so people thought he was my granddaddy, bro, right? So I have somebody preaching the Holy Spirit in me. But while I'm sitting on his lap, every time he sneezed or coughed, it was blood. Every time he sneezed or coughed, it was blood. But I'm sitting on his lap and he's preaching about this person up there with wings who has compassion and empathy and love. But I'm only 9, from 7 to 9 years old, sitting on my father's lap through his worst stages before he passed ultimately by the time I was 10. Those last stages, I literally used to be in his lap. He would be talking to me, preaching the Holy Spirit into me, giving me the eye of discernment, the spirit of discernment. Because God is a man. Christ is a man, not God, I'm sorry. The Christ you guys follow is just a fucking man who had a deeper book of knowledge, a deeper set of wisdom than his time period. So the people looked at him as a god, like they did everybody who had more than a certain population of people at that time. Nigga, if you had bread and this population of people didn't have bread, you was a god. If you knew something that these motherfuckers didn't know, you was a god. If you knew how to read and this population of people couldn't read, you was a god. If you had a sword and you knew something and they ain't know it and they ain't listen and you killed them, you was a god. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why so many wars and shit. Anyways, so I'm like spitting up blood, sneezing blood, but he's telling me about these angels up there. And I'm just like, it's deeper than talk, Dad. It's deeper than rap. I appreciate what you're doing, but it's deeper than rap. Right? Again, the year before that, the year before he passed, I'm sitting in 0 dark 30, triple black darkness, and
I'm trying to get back and get myself, bro. I can be a chimp on the road, right? Still had that pool. Yeah,
hell no, that's crazy. So that's crazy. Nigga said he gonna be. I guess it's this young nigga, this young guy. He don't know who he is yet, but he's talking to his friend right now. I guess he's a fighter. He look like he's in pretty good shape, but not in shape. He said I'm gonna be a champion. They have the like he said, lightweight or welterweight champion of the world. And I'ma still have that pole on me. You know. I'm gonna be the champion of the world. Still had that pole on me, you know. Go check my Instagram, y'all. Redboy_Jones. 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 My profile picture is look like a portal, right? It's blue, but it's inside the portal. The blue portal is all dollar sign, like money. That's me. It's a private page. Hit request, I'll open it up. If 24 motherfuckers out of nowhere giving me requests, I know it's my followers, y'all. I know it's my peoples. I know it's my cosmic family, so I'll open that bitch up and let y'all see my past, cuz I'm hearing so many footsteps with me. That shit's crazy. So, speaking about a pole, nigga, you know how many guns I had at one time? I was a collector. I still have my gun license. I have the right to bear arms. I don't have not one weapon, though, anymore. I don't have not one weapon no more. At one time, I had 6 AKs, 3 ARs, 2 shotguns, and like 25 handguns, all legit under my name. I'm talking about each AK had 40 round clips, drums. I had hollow points niggas ain't never seen. I had the RIP rounds before they even came out. I had 5.7 rounds, all that 5.7 bullet armor piercing round shit. I had those in AR bullets, nigga. I had those in 7.62 AK rounds. Like lasers, beam, flashlights. I've been making my shit up like with Call of Duty shit. I'm telling you, my old boy was a high rank sergeant in the military. A lot of this information came from him first before he passed, because I told you guys he knew his time was short with me. So only thing he could give me was not, let's go to the front yard and catch footballs. No, it was all, he plugged me into his frequency. He literally cracked my station. He opened up my radio. He used to listen to Rush Limbaugh a lot too. Rush Limbaugh. A lot of people don't know who Rush Limbaugh was, but he used to listen to Rush Limbaugh a lot. He literally knew his time was short, so all he gave me was wisdom. He tapped me into the god Isis. He tapped me into Trinity, you know. But I understood Zeus. I understood Roman history. I understood Catholic history. I understood Egyptian times. I understood the Civil War. I understood the year 1492 was not just about a white guy, Christopher Columbus. No, those were extraterrestrials. Christopher Columbus was a Pleiadian. When they say he landed in 1492, it was not on a fucking wooden ship with a whole bunch of Caucasians. And they just took over all this land. You feel me? That was an invasion from the fucking sky, man. And Dr. Malachi York said this. Free the ancestor. Free the ancestor. He is in a conscious prison right now. He's serving a term of consciousness, man. That's what he did wrong to them, was being aware of this shit, man, and giving it to his followers, and the people who was willing to listen. You know, just like they did Rashad Jamal, and just like they did this fucking Matrix filler Andrew Tate. You know, it's a lot of shit about him was an agenda and propaganda, right? But he still was in a space where he was real. You know what I'm trying to say? He flipped their game. But now when you look at him, I don't see him no more. I don't. And then you have so much AI technology apps where you could put other people's face on people, like this Jennifer Lopez, this Britney Spears shit, how she's dancing in this shit like that. That's not Britney Spears. That is somebody else with face recognition. You know what I'm saying? That's AI. If that's not an actual person with the recognition, AI, that is actual AI. You know, a lot of our parents here forgot how to parent, and a lot of mothers forgot the power that they have in being a mother, right? A lot of mothers are allowing fathers to raise, right? But they're allowing the father to raise, but they're not letting the father raise. You get me? So they're in positions where, let's say this, for instance, watch how fast your baby mama get mad when you try to put a foot down on your child, especially your son. Imagine how emotional they act, how they get upset about this shit, right? But the moment that child do something, what they think is wrong, they call the father. I'm gonna tell your daddy. I'm gonna call your daddy. Or I'm gonna send you to your daddy house. They're only allowing you to raise your child through a threat, but your child isn't supposed to fear you. So in the moment where he's doing something small and I'm putting a stern foot down of guidance, but it has to be stern, those are the times necessary to do this shit. You don't only use your father, the father, to say, hey, no, you're doing it wrong. So we're forgetting who we are. We're babying our children, right? Our children are growing up to be teens with baby consciousness, and they're picking up manly weapons, right? But these beings who took me into triple back, I boarded a ship. And I'm not talking about Zeta Reticular Gray. No, I'm not talking about a gray, because most of the grays you see are in shit like this. Most of the alien grays you see are in shit like this. Tall grass. Because they're only between 36 inches to 42 inches tall. Maybe 46, 47 inches tall. But think about how small that is. We're talking inches, bruh. Most extraterrestrial grays, alien beings, or the Martian families of beings are only 36 to 47 inches tall. We ain't saying feet, nigga, inches. So they literally are in grass, nigga. They could be in some shit like this, right? And if their energy is high, if they're vibrating high, that's when they're green. It's the same species. You feel me? It's the same species. When you come across a gray and it's actually gray, it's low in energy, so it's looking for food. Right? So 9 times out of 10, if you run into a real gray, not just this fake alien invasion, not just this fake alien propaganda, most cases are not. If you run into a real gray and he's gray, motherfucker, you don't make it to tell the story. This is what it is. You don't have the ability most of the time, if you're not already empathic and have the power in your mind, if you're not an ascendant master and you unlocked the everything, your whole Makurba is activated and you're in your crown chakra and you have telepathy and ability to not only transmute, but you could take control. You could speak also back. You feel me? So they can't alter your mind. I'm already too powerful in my mind. A lot of these people don't make it to tell the story because they have the power to control people. Leave you. You know that scenes and movies where they get stuck and they can't move. Like, they have that ability to do that to people who don't have the mental strength to break out of it. So if I'm walking through that's just some scary movie shit. But if we're walking through the woods, I don't know why I said woods, but that's, if we're walking through, this is entertainment right now. So if we're just like walking through the woods and I see a alien, right? And I'm with a homeboy or homegirl that is not in tune or in their mind like me with the abilities. And my instinct is to see he's great and run, and I look back and he's not moving. Is that type of shit. That scene in the movie where I have to turn around and grab him to snap him out of it. Or I just keep running and let him die. But yeah, they have the ability to do that to people, as small as they are. A lot of them go unseen because they're that small. They be in cracks and crevices. They hide in the most awkward places. I'm talking about shit that you think if you flip the rock, you're supposed to see a scorpion. You know, kids don't play outside no more. We are in a great invasion. It is 500 different races of species in our realm right now as we speak. We walk past them every day. Some of them are our size. Some of them are even taller. Some of them are translucent. You can't see them. Some of them are shadow beings. And some of them are only 36 to 47 inches tall. And they could be literally in just tall grass. And you will never know. Everybody thinks when they see an alien, it's supposed to be your height or a bit taller or 4 feet, 5 feet. Most grays that you see that comes 4 feet, those are synthetic robotoids. Those are controlled by the Archon system of government, which will be the Alpha Dracodians, the Ashtar Committee, the Boule, you know, the 13 bloodlines. It'll be those people who are sending those. Those are synthetic robotoids. You have underground bases under Walmarts, under certain rocks, buildings, mountains, caves, working side by side with these extraterrestrial grays, the ones who are 4 or 5 feet tall. Those are literally synthetic robotoids. They're not even actually aliens. Yes, they're moving, they're walking, but there's nothing in them. They don't feel, they don't sense, they don't love, they don't hate. They just have a command to do what they do off that command. They die, or the machine dies, you feel me? But the actual real being are literally 36 to 47 inches tall. And then the ones who are actually 6 feet or taller, they're so skinny. See, these are the grays they don't tell you about. The real grays are actually so skinny that it's absolutely impossible for a human to be that skinny. Slender Man type of shit. The movie Slender Man, or that balloon type of thing that be on the side of the road like car dealerships. The little tall man looking shit like this. They move like that, real linky and wary. And they're tall as shit. Between 6 to 12 feet tall. Those are the real Zeta Reticulars. Not the 4 feet tall ones that you show up in your room. That's synthetic technology. They can't shapeshift, disappear, glow, travel, yeah. But it's a synthetic. There's nothing in it. Now they speaking on how mothers are babying us, or babying the children later, even later into their years than they should. What I witness is that cosmically, we don't drive until we're 16. These beings was children that had their own ship, nigga. And when I got on this ship, wow. I just seen a ferry. I just seen a fucking ferry. That was one of the first times. That was the first time, even with the low vibrational frequency from these younger guys who don't know who they are. I just seen a ferry fly right next to me. Literally came right up by me, hovered, looked at me, and flew off. A ferry, man. I thought it was a dragonfly. And I was telling a woman I used to talk to at the time, I told her, I said, if you want to see a ferry, it's around, I don't know what season this is, but when dragonflies come out, I don't know what season this is, but whatever season this is, Go out into your grass and watch the dragonflies. That's where you find fairies. They blend in with the dragonflies. A lot of people see them every day, or when they do see them, and they think they're dragonflies from a glance, but they're not really trying to see what this is flying so oddly quickly, you know. But if you slow down the matrix and see what it is, because they're only flying up close to you to show themselves, you're not you're not entertained. You're running from it. You're swiping it off. You know, shit is deep. We're cosmically immature in this realm, in a sense, right? We have the technology to bend time, to travel faster than the speed of light, to actually go to different galaxies and different planets that's never been inhabited or landed on from these humans, right? What they went wrong is, like I told you, they took the technology and the time to build weapons of war and to harm and to put their foot down over people and to lead by a stronghold, instead of taking the time and the technology and the manpower to absorb the love vibration and create technologies to connect with our cosmic family or cosmic tribe. So we fell back in technology while other beings are ahead of us because they took a different route, bruh. So we're cosmically immature. These beings had to been my age, probably a little bit. If I was 9, it had to been about 10, 11, 12 maybe. They had their own spaceship. And what almost brought me to tears right now is, for a long time, I thought I was out of my fucking mind. I thought I was dreaming, right? Until I was on YouTube or whatnot, and I came across these UFO videos, and they were speaking about these TikTok, Tic Tac shape, Tic Tac shape, or cigar shape, UAPs they call them now, or what we know as UFOs, and that's what was like, okay, this is real, and that had to been, I seen that about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I came across that, and that's when my awakening and my journey was really slowly, like, you know, I was cracking something around that time, because I knew, like, damn, the UFO that these kids invited me on in my backyard, sitting in triple blackness so nobody could see. It was, well, I could remember, it was like what I see now, I called it the sausage, or I called not sausage, hot dog. That's why I almost cried. I can still cry right now. My eyes are still getting watery. I'm holding it back. I'm not holding it back. I just don't want them to fall. But, oh God, I called it the hot dog airplane. That's what I called it, the hot dog airplane. But, yes, obviously hot dog, Tic Tac, cigar shaped. Yes, that's exactly what I called it. So it fucked me up. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, or the 9, man. Share this video, y'all. Comment, talk to me, leave a comment. Bang that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. But I definitely need y'all to leave a comment. Please, man, let's talk about this. We're on an hour and 19 minutes. We are charged up. This is brought to you by a transmission from the Galactic Orion of 9. The Galactic Council of Orion. You're transmitting right now. I am only the voice. I am only the vessel. My message is from the Orion Council of 9. And a lot of us have past life regressions. We don't know who we are. without understanding what we are. Um, I would say, when was this? 2000 and it had been 2016, 2016, 2017. I'll never forget. This was when I was living, again, when I seen that article and that video on YouTube, it started cracking in my awakening. But I say about 2016, 2017, we used to go to this place called Monkey Farm, and we used to shoot, because it was like, it called it Monkey Farm because um that route or that road leads you to literally like an ape type rehabilitation center. It's not even a zoo, it's just like a rehabilitation center for apes, monkeys, and these shits get sent here from overseas type shit. It's actually it's quite cool. But before you get to that facility, you gotta go a long road, and it sends you to like canals and open fields out there in our Redlands. Remember I told you the power of the Redlands and why they call it the Redlands. Anyway, so we used to go shoot back there during the day, during the night, whatever. So this particular night, I just bought, no, I ain't buy this. My homeboy had a 308. Yeah, my homeboy, if he's watching, shout out to my boy, a low-key ass LJ. What's up, bruh? If you watching this. Do you still got that 308? Shit was hard. But he just bought the 308, but he had to work. I took, I'm like, bro, I am a gun fanatic. I got we got guns galore, right? But I never had a 308. This bitch was battle rifle. Right? A battle rifle size 308. It was a real battle rifle. It was a 308 though. And he left me with it brand new. It still had the that used to be my favorite word. The oil that comes on brand new guns is like, you gotta double clean your shit to get it off. It had the oil, Cosaline oil. I think that's what it's called, Cosaline or Cosmoline. This bitch almost looked like this. Ooh. Ain't that a coincidence? It almost looked like that, right? 20 rounds, brand new. Left it with me. I say, you know what? I'm finna go to the monkey farm. I'm finna break this bitch in and tell bro about it. I don't think bro really gonna be that mad. You feel me? Bro ain't gonna be that mad. I'm gonna show him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna record it and send him the video. Bro ain't gonna be that mad. I go back there. I kid you. Boy. The fuck is that? And it got closer. The fuck is that? Nigga. It was the sausage spaceship. Or the hot dog spaceship. Or what the CIA call the cigar-shaped crafts. Or the tic-tac shaped crafts. That's what I came across, bro. That's what I came across. And it showed itself as like, hey, remember? And I never told nobody that. Because, again, a lot of this shit nobody know. But, yeah. And that's what, from that moment, I started going back into who I was and who I forgot I was for a very long time. I was deep into the Hennessy, deep into the guns, deep into the Cuban links, the jury. Again, redboy_Jones on Instagram. My profile pictures look like a portal of dollar bills going through it. It's pretty much blue with a whole bunch of dollar bills. Redboy_Jones. It's a private page. But I was into guns, deep into the Hennessy, the party life, the women. I deleted a lot of the twerk videos I had of different women that I came across. I used to be able to just chill with, take chicks out, vibe, and next thing you know, go to a hotel or go back to the crib and record them motherfuckers popping booty, and I'll post it on my Instagram. I had so many females on my Instagram. Big booty goddesses shaking. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. Addicted to the flesh, nigga. Addicted to the party. Addicted to the guns. Knowing I had the ability to not only kill your dumb ass, but hit your ass with one of the biggest bullets nigga. I'm talking about, I'm carrying shit that I know if it hit your ass. Yes, I wasn't looking for blood, but I was very bloodthirsty. I'm talking about, I wasn't looking for it, but Lord, I couldn't wait to do it to you. I couldn't wait to do it to you. I had to recharge and find myself. So now, I eat, right? I'm always in a deep meditation. I don't hang with people. I'm always to myself. I told you guys, I've never believed in working. I literally just I'm 31 years old. I just now got a job. 31. Because my survival has been based upon my cosmic family, my cosmic tribe, my cosmic knowledge, my cosmic DNA. That brought me abundance. That brought me a lifeline. So with my life term, I did not have to exist in the matrix. 31 years old, nigga. Never had a job. I always had an iPhone. Always had it, always had clothes on my back. Don't remember ever being too hungry. As shit wasn't perfect. I wasn't rich. But nigga, I'm here. Right? And with the job that I took now, guess what? I don't even want to do it. But guess why I do it? Because I understand the frequency that we're in when it comes to the sun. When it comes to the sun, I understand that frequency. So the job that I have is an outside line based job, right? So it keeps me in the sun while I'm able to activate my pineal gland even more. While I can activate my crown chakra. My hair is growing faster because of the sun. I understand the power of needing to be outside now. I spent so many years within myself, away from people. You know what I'm trying to say? The only crowd I've had was the 4 baby mamas I've made. That's it. That's my biggest crowd. My 4 baby mamas, man, and my 4 children. That's it. That's my biggest crowd. And you hear me saying this. I'm not saying, oh, my mom, my sister, my brother, my cousin, my auntie, my best friend from first grade, the 200 friends I have on social media. No. Me, my 4 children, my 4 baby mamas, that's the biggest crowd I've been around for 31 years. I left my mama's house when I was 15 years old. I left my mama's house when I was 15. I was in a trap house. I was in a bando. But I left my mama's house when I was 15. I had a car when I was 15. I had a Chevy, a 1979 Impala with a 350 motor. It had some Flowmaster pipes on that bitch. It was baby blue with the baby blue insides. I was 15 years old with no license. I bought that car, off the trap money, but I seen a lot. That same trap I was in, a friend of mine blew a bum's head off, serving through the window. The bum said something slick. My homeboy was ingesting the product of, at the time, I think he was on cocaine. Young nigga on cocaine. He was already wild, So bum comes slick. He says like, what, man? Give me your drugs. Give me your money. Bum actually gave him the money through the window. My dog took the money. And not only did he take the money, he shot him right in the fucking face. Through the burglar bars, through the window. Blew the bum face wide off. And did not even panic. He didn't even panic. Fortunately, we missed a lot of money that night. We had to close shop, but left him right there by the window. Head blown off. I'm talking about clean off. video game shit. Never seen it before. One of my first times seeing it. But I ain't the first person that had their head blown off right in front of me. For some odd reason, when people get shot in front of me or by me or people that I know, everybody I know take headshots, cuz this shit is deep. I don't know why, but everybody that I know take headshots. Shit is crazy, but you know, I spent so much time with myself. So all of the understanding, all of the knowledge, the vessel is ready now. It's activated. It's time to go. You know? It's time to get real now. It's time to get real now. I love taking y'all through a journey through the cosmos with me, man. We've been here for an hour and 30 minutes, you know, and we're doing this shit lightly, man, because every corner we take through this journey, you know the next line could be golden for your Makerba, for your activation. This transmission, this energy is activated. It's coming from Orion. The Council of Nine is working through me to tell you guys, hey, some of y'all need to come back home and worry about home. Is not this realm. Some of y'all too stuck in this void of this matrical realm. You know, get back to your source. Some of y'all have councils, tribes, planets, galaxies. You know, you guys have shit, but you think you down here just you. The best thing about you is your shoes or your latest drip. You know, you think that's the best thing about you, but nah, bro, it's deeper than that. This shit get real. It's way deeper than that, man. You know, I'm gonna go into deeper parts about, you know, me coming in contact with these beings. But let me just say this before we end this transmission. Listen to me, you guys. Listen to me closely. You guys are attracted to the idea of sovereignty. You guys are manipulated by the idea of sovereignty. You know, you guys are programmed by the idea of sovereignty. You know, you're literally programmed in believing that there's this angel or this higher source with wings that's going to open the sky, and little white angels with blue eyes and all these. No, I mean, these same people who lied to you about this Christ, who lowers your spirit, anything that don't look like you takes away from your Akashic information of your DNA of who you are. Nigga, looking at a white Spider-Man throws off the programming of a child looking at a black Spider-Man. It strips the identity from you. So imagine what they stripped us of from the sight, from the power of the eyes, the portal of the eyes for all these years, and seeing every superhero we know besides the Black Panther was always white. Think about the charge that stripped us of. Think about that. It is not a black or white thing. I'm just talking about what the portal of the eyes do, right? So when you're in the church looking at something to praise that's not even you genetically, then you looking around and these same reptilians, alpha draconians, nasty pizza party grown people. You know what I mean by pizza parties. You know, you heard about the Pizza Gate. We all know what that is, right? You know, that's a code for trafficking children or sex parties with children and shit. Pizza. Oh, I want my people with extra cheese, or I want my pizza with pepperoni. Those are labels for I want a girl, I want a boy. You know, I want a sausage with, yes, these are codes, right? So these same perverts, guess what they do in front of you? They idolize naked babies right in your house of God or Christ, because we know that's not y'all. Your God, your Lord God is not my God. But again, in the house of Yah Christ are naked babies. And nobody sat and thought to themselves, why the fuck do these angels have to be naked babies? They ain't showing no naked titty women. They ain't showing the big booty naked angels. But we're gonna see some little white booty naked babies though. And with all the demons of this realm, the naked booty babies are gonna come down and save us. It's the Astral Traveler 369. Do not forget the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. You guys are going through transmission in the source of your galactic transgressions from your past life, right? Past life transgressions. A lot of people think we're nothing, which we are nothing, but we are everything at the same time. But a lot of us are forgetting who we are and just sticking with the fact that they believe we're nothing, right? It's just not what it seems. Make sure you guys share this video, leave a comment, bang that like button, hit that notification bell, and hit that subscribe button. This is the Galactic Council of 9, transmitting from the galaxy of Orion. End of transmission.